Overnight, Air Force One forced to turn back mid-flight, returning to Maryland. The White House says the plane suffered a minor electrical issue during President Trump's flight to Switzerland for the World Economic Forum. Trump forced to switch planes. A pool reporter says the lights in the press cabin went off briefly after takeoff. Before his initial departure, the president signed an executive order aimed at bringing down housing costs, which he'll discuss at the forum today. The measure looks to stop Wall Street investors from buying up single-family homes, which could instead be purchased by American families.
Over the last 4 or 5 years, I think America is short essentially like 4 million homes, and that's translating into real affordability issues.
One recent report found the 5 largest institutional investors owned about 300,000 homes, or nearly 2% of all single-family rentals. The review also noted cities like Atlanta, Dallas, Charlotte, and Houston had the largest concentration of rentals owned by investors. But Trump's speech today is set to be overshadowed by his push to take over Greenland, which is rattling global financial markets and unnerving U.S. allies.
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
Canada's prime minister now urging smaller countries to stand together, warning the old world order is not coming back.
There is a strong tendency for countries to go along to get along, to accommodate, to avoid trouble, to hope that compliance will buy safety. Well, it won't.
Amid threats of a new trade war, the president yesterday downplaying tensions with European leaders.
They get a little bit rough when they're, when I'm not around. But when I'm around, they treat me very nicely.
At his wide-ranging news conference, Trump also discussing the immigration crackdown in Minnesota, saying this about the fatal shooting of Renee Good by an ICE officer.
When the woman was shot, and I felt terribly about that. And I understand both sides of it. But when she was shot, there was another woman that was screaming shame, 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 right? You saw it. So loud. It was like a professional opera singer.
The president holding up images of people he says were violent criminals now under arrest, touting ICE's success while acknowledging agents can make mistakes.
They're dealing with rough people.
And now the Justice Department issuing subpoenas to top officials in Minnesota accused of obstructing federal law enforcement. Governor Tim Walz dismissing the investigation as political theater. As for the president's housing proposal, some analysts say it's unlikely to significantly ease the affordable housing shortage, saying the order does not address other issues like the shortage of new building projects and construction costs.